All right, so I am incredibly excited for this vlog because for the month of August, we did an experiment. Now, the history of this experiment is that a year ago, I was put on this antibiotic called Cephalexin for an infection, and I had crazy amounts of energy on the 10 days I was on it. And no treatment I've ever tried has ever given me back the energy that I have lost and continued losing. And so then we did another experiment in January of this year. For 14 days I was on Cephalexin, and I had the same thing where I had crazy amounts of energy. And so then my doctor prescribed me about a month's worth of Cephalexin, which I tried in August, and the results were insane. And so we don't know why this is happening. I am going to be going to my doctor actually the end of this week to talk with her more about this, because as soon as I go off of the Cephalexin, between 24 hours and 3 days later, I lose all of the energy that I had on the Cephalexin. So we don't know why this is happening, but the fact that I'm able to have wild amounts of energy, what I assume like a normal healthy person my age would have, is very exciting. The trouble is that, as I talk about in this vlog, as I vlogged throughout the months documenting my experience on Cephalexin, it doesn't affect my brain fog, which is really frustrating because my brain fog is also incredibly debilitating, where I can't drive, I can't read, I can't do activities that take my brain. So I wouldn't still be able to have a job, unfortunately, but incredibly exciting, these results. So please enjoy my month of vlogging my experience on my miracle drug, Cephalexin, the experiment we did. And so hopefully we're gonna figure out what is causing my wild amounts of energy on this drug. And it helps other symptoms too. I talk about it in the vlog, so enjoy. All right, so today is day 5 of Cephalexin. The difference is astronomical. Basically today I had a meeting with my mentor Ryan, which usually exhausts me for the day. Like, that's the thing I do that day. And then I also had to edit a super intense YouTube video. It was the cooking one with my dad. We made broccoli casserole and mushroom soup. It was literally an hour of footage. It was 50 minutes of footage that I edited down to 15 minutes. So it was like so intense. It took me all day to edit. My normal vlog, which is just my talking vlog, usually takes my energy for an entire day. Not only that, but like I was doing my Fitbit arm thing. So like as I was editing, with my right hand I would edit, my left hand I would do my Fitbit things to get my hourly steps in. And so like I literally was doing stuff all day. I took a couple of breaks because my brain just needs, I think any human brain would need breaks from editing, because that's a pretty just intense concentration, like headspace to be in for so long, because I was in it for hours. But literally like I only took a couple of breaks to watch YouTube videos or to go watch the Olympics with my dad. Very, very minimal. And I just had so much energy. Yeah. It was crazy, and I was only minimally sore from yesterday. Yesterday I did a ton of Fitbit stuff and was walking around. Even today I did 1 push-up because my muscles are so weak. I used to be able to do so many, but I did 1 push-up and then I did 3 squats, and I've been able to do that in like 9 months, a year. That was crazy cool. So that's day 6 of Cephalexin. So I did like 12,000 steps today. I did probably 12 squats. I just did a lot. I was moving a lot all day, but I'm not like super crazy sore today or anything for my past couple days. So yeah, it's wild. That is my day 7 update. Peace. All right, just a quick vlog update tonight. Crashed today. Did not sleep well last night. Woke up at like 6 a.m. this morning, had a headache, still did 3 squats and did my Fitbit arm things, got my blood work done, went and tried noise canceling headphones, so got a bunch of stuff off the list. So very productive day. Oh my god, and also recorded a tiramisu vlog, but had a headache the whole time, and so was crashing a little bit. That's the update. Yesterday I got a horrible sunburn, so that kind of affected today. So yesterday I did more than 8,000 steps of like natural steps, not my, my Fitbit walking. And so my body handled the walking super well. It was today that my body did not handle the sunburn well. Like, it's so burned. You can see just the back of my hand there, so burned. It's really painful. It hurts to move. So Didn't really do anything today, literally at all, just nursed the burn, and I think that's gonna affect my next couple days, unfortunately. So that's the update. Yay. Literally yesterday I was able to walk up and down hills, unstable ground. I mean, I basically went on like a hike. So definitely my energy levels are elevated. I'm able to do so much more. Usually I can't even walk around my house to get up and go get something. The before and the after, or the before Cephalexin and on Cephalexin, is just wild, and my brain is still having difficulty keeping up with anything. I kind of have like a bit of a headache, so we'll see if that changes. All right, so yesterday I did so much. Very sore today. I picked up sticks around my yard. I went in my room and did a ton of reorganizing, trying on clothes, putting stuff on my walls, blah blah blah, just catch up stuff in my room that I haven't done for a really long time. It was just kind of puttering all day and doing stuff, and so I feel very, very sore today, I guess, from all the bending and picking up sticks yesterday. And I also had really bad restless legs last night. So my brain is definitely very, very fuzzy today, just because the brain doesn't really improve on Cephalexin, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try not to overdo it today. Already did try on some clothes though and felt really productive and good in that. So yeah, just trying to listen to my body. Also need to edit my vlog today, so let's do it. All right, so it is day 16, 17 of my Cephalexin, and the results are just wild. I have been having an easier time breathing. So since I took a quarter dose of the vaccine in January 2022, I have had chest pressure, and it feels like an elephant is on my chest. It takes a lot of effort to take a breath in. I really shallow breathe because I can't fully get a breath in. Yesterday morning I woke up, I was just in bed and I was like, something's different. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm breathing and like it feels easy. It feels easy to breathe, and it has not felt easy to breathe since before the vaccine. And so like that was wild. Trying to get comfortable here. My arm is tired because I've been doing so much working out, which is so cool. So that was crazy. I've never taken 16, 17 days of Cephalexin before. So to get to this point where it's helping my other symptoms is absolutely wild, because today I literally walked the driveway and cut back brush, which is so much work. We have a 1/4 mile long driveway. That took me like an hour or so. Then I vacuumed our whole house. I dusted our whole house just today. I sprayed wasps again. I've been spraying wasps for like 3 days, but I found more that I had missed, more wasp nests. And now that we found out my mom is allergic from her last wasp sting where we had to go to the urgent care. I am on a mission to eradicate the ones that are on our home so that they do not sting anyone else, or our outside 2 feral cats. Don't want them to get in trouble. I did a lot of work around our house. We have to bring everything away from the house because we're getting it stained. And so I pulled like this old picnic table all the way around the house that we're going to throw away because it's falling apart. And I pulled some stuff away from the garage doors downstairs. I did so much today. In the last several days, I have been trimming vegetation around our house because it has to be like 2 feet away from the house for when it gets stained. And I've been doing stuff in my room. My room is an absolute mess right now because I've been trying on all my clothes, going through so many clothes, which is actually more mental work than I was expecting. And my mental is still really bad. I wake up every morning with a headache because my brain just hurts from trying to do so much. It hurt less today because I think I was doing so much just physical. I've just been doing so much. It is mind-blowing and I'm so excited. I'm actually developing muscle again. Your girl look at that muscle. Look at that tone. That's so exciting. I haven't had muscle in so long because I physically have not been able to work out. And so that is like incredibly exciting. My legs are getting more toned. It's wild. This has just been life-changing, so I really hope that this will give us more information, and hopefully I can be on the Cephalexin a lot longer. So, Cephalexin update, day like 18 or something like that. It's just crazy how much better my breathing is. At the beginning of the day, I think my exercise-induced asthma kicks in a little bit as the day progresses because of all of the physical activity I'm doing. But today, I did a ton more outside yard work, fought some wasps. There were a lot around the area that I was cleaning. Saw a snake, and I have snake phobia, and I didn't start crying this time. In fact, I didn't even scream. I stayed perfectly calm. I did have some choice words for it because it ended up slithering right into the leaf pile that I was raking. So I had to leave that pile alone for a really long time. It was a baby, so it was about a foot long, kind of looked like a really long worm. So maybe that was a big reason why I didn't freak out, but stayed pretty calm. So I'm really proud of myself. I walked our trash can down our 1/4 mile long driveway for this next week trash just to prepare. I went shopping and found a skirt, which I'm very excited about. Oh, I cleaned our bathtub, just scrubbed it down really good. So that felt amazing. So yeah, just like constantly doing stuff, which is crazy. So that's today's Cephalexin update. All right, so today is my last day of Cephalexin and I am so sad. Yesterday, I didn't really do much. I found out about the death of a friend, and so I was really just emotionally grieving and just really sat on the couch all day, and I also had to edit my vlog. But I do not crash on the Cephalexin. Day in and day out, I am doing activity to the point where I can be active like all day, and I will just take a bath and soak at night, soak my muscles, put arnica on them, and then I can go back the next day and do just as much. The only thing that's really been holding me back is my muscle tone. I think over this month I've been building up my muscle tone as I've been on the Cephalexin. But other than that, I really think that physically I am able to do probably almost what a 27-year-old would be able to do. However, the other thing that is holding me back as well is my mental state. So my brain fog, I want to say, has even gotten worse on the Cephalexin, not because of the Cephalexin, but because any physical activity you do, you have to think about it. And my brain just starts to hurt when I have to do anything with my brain. So editing my vlog has been really, really extra tough. You know, I've been going through all my clothes in my room and really organizing stuff and making decisions about all of that. So all of those decisions have taken so much brain power. So that's something that has really, really held me back. Like, I can't do a lot of physical stuff, I would say, other than like housework, lifting things, yard work, stuff that like really still doesn't take hardly any mental activity. So that's still really frustrating because that's something that is still really, really holding me back, is that brain fog. And we don't know what is causing just my horrendous brain fog. But truly, I've just been active like every single day. And so it's wild. Like, this med, the Cephalexin I'm on, has been absolutely life-changing. And I really, really hope that we can figure out, one, what it's helping me with my energy for, and two, if I can be on it longer term, because this is wild. So we'll see. I have a doctor's appointment in like 3 weeks, and I don't get any Cephalexin until then. And I'm really nervous about how long after I finish taking the Cephalexin before I crash again, because in the past, when I've taken Cephalexin for up to 2 weeks, I crash about 2 to 3 days after taking it. So we'll see if it's different this time with the full month. Actually, it's more like 28 days, but we'll see. So I'll keep you updated, but so grateful for this experience and for my body doing what it did.